Whether it's your first time here or you're a regular here at Mr. Super Oz, I just want to thank you for tuning in to the channel. It exists because I, Oz, from the channel Mr. Super Oz, I wrote a 68-page graphic novel called Everlasting Survivors. Volume 1 is called All Day Long. If you follow the link in the description of this video, you can get yourself hats, shirts, posters, all kinds of fun things. But most importantly, you can get the story itself. And the more people that pick up the story, the greater the chances are that there can be continued adventures with these heroes. If you could, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment, enjoy. It's time for the final Smackdown of the month of May, and here we open up with the same way we closed last week, and that is with the the Alpha Entertainment Worldwide Television Champion. That is the World Breaker Mark Henry. He comes out, gets his music, gets his spotlight, holds up that title, and out comes his, well, it's not the world's largest challenger. It is the first ever Tough Enough champion challenging Mark Henry, Maven.
Oh yeah, Maven.
And so
I forgot he existed.
There's no way that Maven ever had a shot. He hits a semi-decent drop kick. Mark Henry doesn't go down.
He is known for that drop kick.
That this match is not long and challenging for Mark like it was last week. It is short, sweet, and to the dang point. Didn't break his sweat, exactly. So Mark wins with the world's strongest slam. And
do the push-up position again?
He does the push-up position again.
Beautiful.
He looks dead in the camera and says 29-1. He and like you said, that's the T-shirt right there with him doing the press. You know, 29-1. So that's the opening of the show. Midway throughout, we get a hurricane segment. This time, he gets a letter that in it says that his secret admirer will be revealed next week.
Ooh,
because I'm keeping the storyline legit the way that it went, because I like the storyline. The main event of this episode is not a lumberjack match, but it appears to be a lumberjack match. So
because there's so many people
on the outside. So this main event of SmackDown is a triple threat match. It is Lance Storm versus with Test and Regal on the outside for him,
right,
taking on Albert with X-Pac, exactly, Credible and Show on the outside for him. And in the main event, it is Eddie Guerrero who is backed up by Edge and the Hardy Boys. Reason being is they are all out there because of all the shenanigans that have gone down between XL Factor and William Regal's disciples.
Right.
And so even though this babyface contingent aren't actually a actual unit, they are there to show the support for
fellow babyface.
Although lying, cheating, and stealing, Eddie Guerrero.
Listen, Eddie Guerrero is probably the most babyface I've ever seen, despite his heelish qualities.
And so Eddie Guerrero goes over in the main event because he's not afraid to be underhanded in his babyface tactics, and so he wins.
The crowd cheers him.
And the crowd goes wild. So he wins with a frog splash on Lance Storm when the Hardys and Edge keep Albert from
interfering.
Preventing the victory.
Yeah, gotcha.
And like I said, it's breakdown in chaos. It's a bunch of shenanigans city.
Violence all around. Everybody swinging on everybody.
But it's just it's a way to highlight guys who I think are
were underutilized in real life.
Well, that and that can just go. You know, Lance Storm, Eddie Guerrero, definitely main eventers. Albert is a great guy currently getting the next generation going.
Exactly.
And just have fun, playful stuff with the Hardys, Edge, William Regal, Test, Big Show, all the list goes on. And so, the thing is that as Eddie is going up the ramp, and the other baby faces are with him, Hardys and Edge, that is when you hear the rev of the motorcycle engine and the Deadly Riders ride out, and they lay out all these dastardly heels with last rides and choke slams and big boots. And
What was Palumbo's finisher? A boot?
What was his legitimate finisher?
Yeah.
No freaking clue.
Okay.
But in this world, he's going to be gifted the tombstone.
Okay. Cool.
Because it would take her doing the last ride, then Palumbo will do the tombstone.
Works for me.
But
That's great. He's long enough to do it, so no one will actually die.
Exactly. Yes. And so the show goes off the air with Credible taking the last ride and X-Pac taking the tombstone, and we get to hear some I Am Kid Rock music.
American Badass.
Exactly. And so it's just a way to get a lot of people in a prominent position, and and be a very enjoyable, action-packed show. Like I said, opening up, promoting the television title, keeping it good, and Mark Henry strong.
Sure.
And I'm a fan of this world, this Alpha Entertainment Worldwide universe.
This is so much fun, man. I can't even describe. Like, I'm actually like, and I think I'm pretty giddy about doing this because this is so much fun.
Yes.
So I just literally was like, I want to do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this because it's fun.
Oh, it's so good. I really enjoyed your promotion of Triple H to that. Here's what I'll say. I enjoyed your evolution of Triple H into a very Four Horsemen-esque character, and it makes perfect sense because with the characters we know that are coming soon, it's just right.
Yeah, I think it helps a lot that we have the power of hindsight. Because how I did this in real life was nowhere near as good. It kind of just happened.
The thing is, and I'll say this right now, the thing is, if the old man would have kept an eye out in OVW, if he would have listened to the right people, there's nothing that prevented Vince McMahon from
not knowing what was coming.
Well, from being able to see the potential in his own developmental system.
Right.
But anyway, it was a pleasure.
Always.
Thank you, and I look forward to going into the month of June.
Yes.
And going to the King of the Ring, where The Rock will challenge Triple H in the main event, and we'll see if that
we'll also have Jazz versus
dangerous
Lita.
man can follow in, keep his real life undefeated streak going, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
It was a pleasure doing this, and we will see you next time.
Take care, guys.